This is what opportunity looks like on the ground floor. Opportunity living in the potential of young minds. Children whose life circumstances may be working against them, but who have found a place where their future is being reinvented as one of promise, achievement, and contribution. These are the children of the Opportunity Project. These are the children of TOP. TOP Learning Centers welcome hundreds of young minds each day into classrooms designed to create an inviting, effective learning experience. An experience that will whet their appetites for knowledge and discovery, building a strong foundation for kindergarten and beyond.
We have found out through lots of different longitudinal research that children have open windows of learning from birth to age 5. Those longitudinal studies stress the fact that if children have access to a high-quality learning environment early in life, that it really does affect their potential for success later on.
As much as 90% of a child's brain develops in the first 5 years of life. Studies show that high-quality early education is the best way to improve academic outcomes. Children that enter kindergarten ready to learn are more likely to graduate from high school and even graduate from college.
After 3 years of studying education in low-income neighborhoods across the nation, TOP was founded as a public-private partnership, pooling the resources of charitable organizations and health and education services to provide a high-quality early education for at-risk children in and around Wichita, Kansas.
Most of our families are low-income families. Many of them are single parents, teen parents. Some of them are able to qualify with a scholarship. They might be able to qualify with the community resources, other partnerships that TOP has.
We have established partnerships with other folks in the community to support these children, such as Head Start in the school districts, SRS, Early Head Start. And we all have the same mission and vision, and that is successful children and empowered parents.
From the moment you walk in the door, you can tell that TOP is a place for kids to be inspired. The bright, colorful, home-like setting literally has children's fingerprints all over it, with space to play, create, and explore. Parents check their kids into the automated roll each morning and then enter a security code to deliver them safely into their classrooms, where kids discover how fun learning can be.
I have worked in several preschools, and I have to say the building here by far is superior to anything I've ever worked with. We have the play space, which really helps with gross motor. We have the art studio, which is wonderful to come to. The playground, which is great because there's many different play structures that they can play on. And throughout all the classroom, we have different labs set up that have the components of what we're learning about during the week. It's definitely a wonderful facility.
Children ranging in ages from 1 to 5 are taught in an all-day, all-year program. TOP teachers are degreed and credentialed, and classrooms have a low teacher-to-student ratio. The TOP staff utilizes a research-based curriculum developed specifically for at-risk children who often lack the foundation for the skills most important to all learning: language and literacy.
Studies have shown that younger children raised in poverty have very limited language skills. They hear very limited words, mostly commands, lots of no's. They don't have the literacy-rich vocabulary that many of us have at home.
With a literacy-based, theme-oriented approach, TOP teachers use creative avenues to integrate all subjects, such as math and science, while at the same time developing those critical language skills.
We did something in the fall about pumpkins around October. It's relevant to them because pumpkins are all over the place. We measure the pumpkins, we estimate how much it'll weigh, how many seeds we'll find inside the pumpkin. We will use descriptive language to describe the pumpkin. They get in there, carve the pumpkin, just all based on what they want to learn.
We let them get their hands dirty, and that's how children learn, especially at this early age, is by exploring. And as a teacher, you're there right beside them, facilitating that, letting them explore on their own.
TOP also utilizes a curriculum called I Can Problem Solve to develop the social skills children need when they start kindergarten.
It really helps them how to learn how to share, how to interact with the kids, how to use their words. So it's really great for the social skills that I mainly work on in my classroom.
Good nutrition is essential to a child's capacity to learn. That's why TOP serves 2 hot meals and snacks that provide all the nutritional value a child will need for the day. They eat family style in their classrooms and help with cleanup afterwards, learning good habits of responsibility along with every healthy meal. Children are also screened for developmental delays, and health assessments are available if needed. If a problem is discovered, TOP will connect the child and family with the community resource that can help them.
Good job.
Learning is a family and community affair at TOP, with scholarships, family improvement plans, parenting classes, and other outside resources available to help parents improve their home environments and contribute to their child's success.
In order to come up with the full amount, for full day, we actually had to apply for scholarship, and I was pretty excited. I needed the full day option for my kid.
My husband had a stroke in December, and when he had his stroke, then I knew that I would not be able to work. They referred me to several programs that they have inside TOPS that could help me with payment.
We require 85% attendance. They must come to parent meetings once a month. We try to encourage parents to be involved in their child's education, so that way they can stay involved even when they leave TOP.
That is something I definitely got out of the school. They want the parents to be more active.
When I walk in the door, they have her homework packet on Fridays. They hand it to me and explain to me how to go over it with her. And
every week they have a shape they have to bring to class, so it forces you to be involved, which is a good thing.
It's got Nathan excited. He's bought her some different tools for home that augments what she's doing here. Well, see, the whole structure has just been really good for all of us. We know where she's going every day. Before she came to TOP, it was kind of haphazard. So what it's done is it's stabilized everybody, actually the entire family.
The unique collaboration between TOP as both a private daycare and preschool and public service providers also expands the school's ability to respond to the needs of the families it serves.
TOP allows the student to be in a full daycare, full-time academic setting, where we would be only allowed to be offering a half-day setting. So it's just that marriage of being able to offer some public funds in addition to the private funds that allow the student to stay all day and have a really nice preschool experience.
Does the TOP model work? National longitudinal studies have proven that early childhood education has a dramatic impact on children from low-income households and on their communities as well.
Decades of research shows that for every dollar we invest in early childhood education, there's a $7 return on that investment. These kids are less likely to be involved in crime, to be dependent on drugs. There will be a lower rate of teen pregnancy, and they will be less reliant on government services.
TOP has conducted exit tests on their students entering kindergarten and has validated that they are highly proficient in all areas. And typically, 10 of 25 poor children are able to read in kindergarten. Among TOP students, that number doubles to 20 in 25.
When I find out I have children from TOP, I'm very excited. Those students come in knowing how to follow directions, knowing how to use scissors, knowing how to get along with others. They are very excited about education because they have enjoyed their year at TOP. All of those things help to start our year off right.
Good morning. Good to see you.
What attracts teachers to TOP is the very real chance to make a lasting difference in what is possible for these children.
I like the impact that I have on the children and their families, the fact that we're laying the framework for lifelong learners.
I love when I teach a child something new and their face lights up and they haven't been exposed to that before, they have never seen it.
I love working with all different types of kids coming from different backgrounds, different families. It's just a great learning experience for me as well as for the kids, and watching them develop and knowing that I had a part of that.
I like the fact that our work with the children here may break the cycle of poverty in their families.
Teaching at TOP has given me a new lease on teaching. It kind of inspires me. It's energized me. It gives me a boost every day that I come here.
The statistical measures of TOP success are evident, but numbers alone can't begin to reflect the positive impact on the lives of the children and on the hopes their parents have for them because they spent those vital, formative years at TOP.
My daughter Jasmine is 4 years old. She's been here just in her 2 years. She has grown tremendously. She's a happier child. She's starting to read, so that's amazing.
This is my granddaughter. She started TOPS about a year ago. Of course, she knows her colors, she knows her numbers, she knows the alphabet. She's learned a lot from here.
My daughter Nellie's 3. She's been at TOPS for about 2 years now. I'm really big on interacting, and she's very comfortable with other people as far as all ethnic groups. You know, I want to be well-rounded, and that's what she's getting here.
TOP was a very positive experience for my daughter Abby. When she started here, I was surprised that she learned English in 2 months. This was a good boost for her self-esteem, for her confidence, for her social skills. She is an only child, so she has to learn to get along with other kids.
El niño cuando venía aquí exclusivamente hablaba español y cuando salió de aquí ya pronunciaba y entendía el inglés, y ahora que ya va a kinder ya lo está manejando un poquito más y se le facilitó.
When I found out that Mario had been strictly a Spanish speaker a year ago, I was really surprised because he had no trouble whatsoever following directions, listening, and his English skills were just fantastic. The preschool did an excellent job at teaching him English, and he had no trouble at all.
As deeply appreciative as parents are for the difference TOP makes in their children's lives, the opportunity that the Opportunity Project affords isn't limited to the children. As a nonprofit charitable organization, TOP relies upon the generosity of the community to fund its growth.
The objective of leveling the playing field, if you will, and providing really quality education to low-income kids who would otherwise not get it is just it's a wonderful concept, and it's a concept that works.
In the short term, it benefits the community by bringing healthy, educated children to the public school system. And in the long term, it gives better citizens, qualified to go on to high school, college, and contribute back to the community.
It's one of the better investments that I could think anybody would make.
What does Tuesday start with? T. Very good, Avery.
Beginning of the year, they come in and they're not very sure of themselves. They're, still young, used to having mom and dad do a lot for them. By the end of the year, they leave the classroom, they're feeding themselves, probably tying their own shoes, they're writing their own name, and they're just more confident, and they're very ready to go out there into those public schools and be ready to take on the world.
I want her to be the best she can be at whatever. The world is hers. And as we can see, she could even be president of the United States, if not then vice president. So the world is hers.
The love and support that she has here at TOP and at home, it will help her excel in life, and she's just going to be an amazing person because of her experiences here.
Yes, David, you can go home.
This is what Opportunity sounds like at the top of its pre-K readiness. From here, kids are going out into a world that holds far more promise than it ever did before. From here, the future gets a lot brighter, and not just for generations of children who deserve an even chance. It also gets brighter for an entire community that gave them that chance. A chance to grow, a chance to contribute, an opportunity to go from the bottom of their potential all the way to the top.